Hi, welcome back to the English Words. My today's topic is everything about adjectives and determiners part 3. Kinds of determiners. As we all know, determiners are the parts of adjectives only, and here quantifiers is one of the kinds of determiners that we will study. What is a quantifier? A quantifier is a word used before a noun to describe its quantity or number. Quantity, it means what? An amount of something that we can measure, that can be weighed, or number that you can count. You see, he gave me little tea. How much tea? Little tea. I have some mangoes. How many mangoes? Some mangoes. So number as well as quantity. Yes, there are two types of quantifiers. Now you see, two types of quantifiers. The first is what? Adjectives of quantity. Adjectives of quantity show the quantity of a thing. Now you see, they answer the question how much. Whenever you ask your question putting how much, the answer you will get will be what? Your adjectives of quantity. Examples: I ate some rice. How much rice? Some rice. Can you count rice? No, you cannot count rice. He did not eat any bread. Bread, can you count bread? No, bread is uncountable noun. Any. Okay, this is your adjectives of quantity. Next you see, you have no sense. Yes, sense is used here like what? Uncountable noun or abstract noun rather you say. Yes, sense can be used like your countable noun also, but on that time the use will be different. You have no sense. Next is what? He has lost all his wealth. How much wealth I am talking about here? All wealth. Okay. We have had enough exercise. How much exercise? Enough exercise. So you see the words some, any, no, all, enough. These all are used before noun terms, and these noun terms are what? Uncountable nouns. Okay. Yes, this is the reason you have to understand one thing when you study determiners, that is a part of your adjective only, that your determiners must be followed by noun terms. If these words are not followed by noun terms, on that time you cannot be 100% sure that these are your determiners only, or adjectives of quantity or number only. Okay, this is what you have to understand. Note, we use uncountable nouns after adjectives of quantity. Okay, always uncountable nouns after adjectives of quantity. Next you see, adjectives of number, numeral adjectives. They show how many persons or things there are, or in what order a person or a thing stands. They show what? How many persons or things. Means you can count, isn't it? Or in what order. When I say order, order means what? First, second, third, fourth. This is your order. Okay. Adjectives of number answer the question. What kind of questions? How many, in what order, how many, or in what order. Okay, these two things. Okay, you see examples. All men must die. How many men? You are talking about all men. Here are some ripe mangoes. You see, I am not talking about ripe here. Ripe is your adjective. My main focus is just to talk about your adjectives of number. You see some mangoes. How many mangoes I am talking about here? Some mangoes. One more thing that I want to add here, that while teaching you determiners, I told you that determiners must be followed by noun terms or adjective plus noun terms. So you see here, ripe is your what? Adjective of quality. So sometimes you will find out this kind of sentences where determiners will come, but after that your adjective plus noun terms will also be there. So need not be confused here. Sunday is the first day. Here you see order, first, second, third, first day. Okay, there are no pictures. Can you count pictures or not? Yes, we can count pictures. So before pictures, if I am writing no, no becomes what? Your adjective of number. Okay, so this way your all, some, first, no, these terms are followed by noun terms. These are your adjectives of number because you can count men, you can count mangoes, you can count day, you can count pictures. Okay, now you see, note. We use countable nouns that you can count. It can be singular, it can be plural, both after adjectives of number. This is what you have to keep in your mind. Okay, there are some quantifiers. Now you see, there are some quantifiers that can be used to express both quantity as well as number. Both quantity as well as number. Okay. Now you see, quantity, as I told you, it will talk about what? That just an amount that you can measure, an amount of something, or you can weight, that I told you. You can just something that can be weighed, you know, like 5 kg ghee, something like that. Okay, there are no pictures. See the difference. There are no pictures. Here pictures you can count. So no become what? Adjective of number. He has no money. You see, he has no money. Money is what? Money is uncountable noun. Let me tell you, if you have ever asked your father for money, you might have said, father, give me 200 rupees. You have not said like, give me 200 money, or 200, just give me $200, 200 bucks. Okay, you will not say, give me 200 money. So why? Because money is your uncountable noun. When you say money, you know, money means what? Simply you can say wealth. Wealth is that also your uncountable noun only. Okay, I want more rice. Yes, you see, rice you cannot count. So more become what? Quantity. I want more books. Here books you can count. More become what? Your number. This is your adjective of number. Next you see, I have enough sugar. I have enough sugar. Can you count sugar? No, you cannot count sugar. This is your quantity, enough. Next example, there are not enough spoons. Yes, spoons you can count. So enough will be what? Here number. Again you see, I have some milk. Can you count milk? No. So some is what? Quantity. I have some mangoes. Can you count mangoes? Yes. So some will become what? Number. And yes, you see, these all terms are followed by noun terms only. Okay, or you can say before noun terms, this your determiners, means your quantifiers, adjective of number as well as adjective of quantity are used. Okay, this is the important thing that you have to keep in your mind. Now you see, two sentences I have written. Some are born great, many are poor. Okay, do you think these are your noun terms because you have already read some, many? No. Here in these two sentences, some and many are not your adjectives. Okay, why? Because you see, after some, are is there. Are is what? Your helping verb that works like a main verb here, you can say, because no other main verb is here in this sentence. Many are the same, you see, after many are is there, that's a verb. So when some and many are not followed by noun terms, okay, on that time this some, many, this will be not your adjective of number or adjective of quantity. Here some and many is what? These are indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns. Indefinite why? You don't know the exact number. Okay, that is the reason why indefinite. Some are born great, many are poor. Like this, there can be other examples also, and I will make a separate video based on this, your indefinite pronouns as well as your adjective of number and quantity, where you will find out the difference. Okay, now you see, there are three kinds of numeral adjectives. Three kinds of numeral adjectives: definite numeral adjective, so, order, and definite number. Definite means what? Exact number. Order, first, second, third, as I told you. 1, 2, 3, these are called what? Cardinals. 1, 2, 3 called what? Cardinals. First, second, third, these are called what? Ordinals, order. Even single, double, threefold, these are also your adjective, you know, that definite numeral adjectives only. Next is there indefinite numeral adjectives. Indefinite numeral adjectives do not show a definite number, do not show an exact number. Okay, like some, all, no, any, several, these are your examples. You can see many, etc. So you see, some books, you do not know exact number of books. Many pens, you don't know the exact number of pens. All houses, okay, all houses, how many, that you cannot say. Like here, exact number you cannot say. Okay, this is done, your definite numeral adjectives and indefinite numeral adjectives. One more is there, that is called distributive numeral adjectives or distributive adjective. This is part of your numeral adjective only. In some of the books you will find out separately it has been given, distributive adjectives. Yes, This distributive adjectives refer to each one of a group. Suppose in a group where 2, 3 or more than 3 persons are there, and you're talking about each and every person of that group individually, you are talking about. For that you are using distributive numeral adjectives. Okay, here we can say that this distributive numeral adjectives refer to what? The members of a group individually. Individually means one by one, one by one. Okay, each, every, either, neither, these are your distributive terms. Okay, each, every, either, neither. Now you see, each woman carried a basket. Each woman, every word of it is true. Either pen will do. Neither statement is true. Here the word like each, every, either, neither are followed by noun terms. So these are your distributive determiners, you say, or distributive numeral adjectives, you say. Same, no doubt, no problem here. Okay, but you see, one thing that you have to understand, that these words like each or every or either or neither, okay, these are followed by singular countable noun. These are followed by singular countable nouns. Okay, each, woman, every word, either pen, neither statement, and yes, at the same time singular verb also. This is what you have to keep in your head. Okay, you should not use that plural form of nouns as well as plural form of verb also. If you do, it will be a blunder, mistake. Okay, next you see, each got a pen, neither was present. As I had already told you the rule that your determiners must be followed by noun terms. You see, after each and either, do you have here any noun term? After each you see got, after neither you see was. So these are your verbs. When each, neither are not followed by noun terms, after each, neither, if you have your verbs, on that time you understand these are your pronouns. Here it is called what? Distributive pronoun. So yes, I will make one more video based on your distributive numeral adjectives as well as your distributive pronouns. There I will clear the things, and whatever the exceptions will be there, I will try to talk all those things there only. Okay, any kind of doubt if you have, you can write in the comment section. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Take care.